EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for today's coverage of the AFC Divisional Playoff. Today's matchup features two very hard-hitting teams as the Miners come into town to face Stallions. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
We've got two great defenses, and for this team, their anchor up front is this guy. He's got amazing strength, and he can toss an offensive lineman like a rag doll sometimes. And let me tell you, every quarterback knows how hard he can hit. I wouldn't be surprised to see him force some quick throws with his ability to collapse the pocket.
Stallions' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
Wow, look at those guys down there. They're practically knocking each other out.
They'll get it again. Touchdown, Stallions.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Here's the punt. Fumble, loose ball. Stallions grab the live ball. The 20, the 10. A very costly fumble, and it's a touchdown. Gives the ball off. Here's an opening. He's inside the 10. Touchdown. And they still have a chance. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get much. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
Lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. He's looking, going for 6. Perfect pass. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the home team 24, the away team 21.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for continuing coverage of this year's NFL playoffs. Each of tonight's teams feature big play people on both sides of the ball. This one could go right down to the final gun as the visiting team gets set to take on Eccles. Al Michaels here with John Madden, welcoming you to another exciting game.
You know, that quarterback we just saw warming up is going to need to make sure his legs are ready, because this guy will be running them down all game. A lot of teams think that they can block him one-on-one. By the time they realize they're wrong, he's got a handful of sacks. There's a good chance that could happen this one.
By Eccles will need their running game to be at its best, otherwise they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them, so look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Under pressure to the end zone. Touchdown Bombers. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time in practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Under pressure, guns it left side. Across midfield. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Bombers. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception to put some points on the board.
Much better to lead by 3 than 2, so they'll keep the offense on the field and try for the 2-point conversion. Number 1 gets set. Hand it off to the back. Great play call. Instead of 7, they get 8 points on that drive.
That's the end of the game. The final score is St. Louis 18, the away team 12.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for our coverage of the AFC Divisional Playoff. The winner moves on, while the loser season will come to a close as the visiting team gets set to take on the fired. Al Michaels here with John Madden. Welcome you to another exciting game.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The visiting team have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Through the end zone, thrown behind, but caught. He flips it in there for the touchdown. Fifth play of this drive. Ingram, touchdown, visiting team. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and then he got there.
Closing in, gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, visiting team. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 24, the home team 7.
Welcome to EA Game Stadium. We'll have temperatures below freezing for tonight's game as the visiting team gets set to take on Generals. Welcome to the game, everyone. Al Michaels here for EA Sports with my partner, John Madden. Everyone here ready for more exciting NFL action.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The visiting team have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. Coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Look at him down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. Heck, they're already hitting each other.
2-minute warning coming up. Touchdown, visiting team. Dropping back, throws it. Nice adjustment. Touchdown, Generals. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
The lone setback, using motion.
33-yard line.
Under pressure, picked off. Loses one tackle. Fumble. The fumble is scooped up. A lot of space in front of him. There he goes. And no one's going to catch it. The 20. The 10. The defense has it for the touchdown. So the turnover leads to a score.
The only thing worse than a turnover is a turnover that leads to a touchdown.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Touchdown, visiting team. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. The kick is up, through the uprights, and good. Penalty marker down on the field.
Running into the kicker on the defense. Penalty is declined. The kick is good.
The game. The final score is the away team 17, the home team 14.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night, Jones. Wins tonight's Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.